Hello SDI family, Caleb Tillery here. Today we'll be focusing on long range tips and tricks and specifically looking at the 90-degree trigger press. Long range is all about variables. If we can eliminate as many variables as possible, we'll be able to hit targets at further distances and be more consistent. Specifically talking about the trigger, before the shot breaks, if you apply any movement to the rifle, you can guarantee the shot will not go where it's intended. In a second, I'll give you a close-up view and we'll go over how I build my grip, how I apply pressure, and what it should look like in the sights. A 90-degree trigger press is your trigger finger being perpendicular to the face of the trigger with it hinging at the second joint. An easy way to achieve this is to reverse engineer it. First and foremost, I'll take my trigger finger, I'll place it in front of the face of the trigger with the face of the trigger being centered on my fingerprint. From here, I'll take my thumb, I'll place it up near the safety, and with my remaining fingers, I'll allow them to wrap around. When you apply pressure to the trigger, you'll apply it smoothly and evenly straight back without your finger bending or pushing on one side of the trigger or the other. Now that we know what a 90-degree trigger press is, it's important to understand how to practice it and diagnose if we're doing it correctly. As with other firearms, dry fire will be your key to success. So regardless, if you're out at the range or at home, ensure the firearm is completely unloaded, begin developing your grip, and slowly apply pressure to the trigger. If the sights move at all before the shot breaks, you can determine that you're applying that movement. If the sights move left or right, you're steering the gun by applying pressure on either the left or the right of the trigger. If the sights go up, you're applying pressure too quickly to the trigger and making the muzzle rise. If the sights dip, you're anticipating recoil and compensating for it. Regardless what's happening, you must pay attention to the sights to determine what the correction is. So, that's my long range tip today. Thank you guys for checking it out. I look forward to next time, and as always, keep practicing.